Sometimes I just look crazy. Crazy. Oh my god. Does anybody else come on here looking like a hot mess as much as I do? I don't know. I got into a place where, like, erotic. I think YouTube is trying to get to a place where people have to put on like a premiere or something like that, or like schedule something, schedule the live, because they don't send out the notifications like they should. So, like I said, I've had people post stuff, and like 24 hours later, it comes through. I'm like, what? Hey, Kathy, how are you? Hey, Kathy, are you on? Do I have you on Instagram? I was just wondering. Thank you. I wanted to make sure that you were like, you've changed your theme. Like way back in the day, it was called something else. Okay. Isn't it like way back in the day you were called something else? Because I was like, oh, we're connected. We're connected, right? On Instagram. Like I was feeling. You feel it too, LP? Yeah, but we're connected though, right? You're who I think you are, right? Like I'd be liking your posts all the time. I swear to God. Like there's something where I go, that's who I think it is, right? Right? Am I right? You changed it, and you changed because you didn't. Your YouTube handle used to be something else too, right? Or am I going nuts? I could be going nuts, guys. That happens. Okay, thank you. Did you? And I think you just had a birthday, so happy birthday. Or maybe it was a friend. I don't know, but whatever. Thank you. That's what I thought. Okay, we're good. We're good. So making sure. I was like, I feel like I really know you. I was like, I think you're who I think you are. Okay, so yes, there has been. Yes, we're getting woo-woo. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Yeah, you and I like the orange on our toes. I know exactly. I know who you are. I know who you are. I was thinking it though, but you know how like sometimes you're like in your head, you're like, what if I'm wrong? What if I'm really, really wrong? You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, I'll be over here thinking something, and anywho's, okay, we're good. I remember. Let's see here. Okay, down the water slide. Shift and yeah. Changes have happened and are happening. Yes, they are. I feel it. There's something really, really big energetically that's happening. Let me rephrase that. I can feel the energy of something happening this weekend. That's probably where we're gonna do like imminent future type of stuff today. But it's in alignment with what feels like visibly different also within the 3D. Does that make sense? So it's not just like, oh, an energetic shit. Like, no, I'm feeling the energy of something that's going to happen. I feel like in the 3D, like some actual activity or things that are going to shift and happen. So there you go. That's what it's feeling like. Let me pin that. Did you message me about the type of feather? I thought so. Like, you mean this one? Are we talking about this one? The barred owl? Yes. Okay. We good. All right. So let's go. Let's go. Yeah. All right, get your coffee. We're settling in. We're going to figure this one out. I feel a little weird move today. It's in the title, guys, okay? I am weird, and we do woo-woo here, okay? So if that's not your thing, Have a fantastic day. You do not have to stick around. Hey, Jenna. How are you? Okay. I feel weird on WooWoo. What is that TikTok thing where it's like, do you feel bonita? I feel bonita. Good, because you look bonita. Like, I feel like I'm like, do you feel weird on WooWoo? I feel weird on WooWoo. Like, I just want to do that. That's what we're doing tonight. Okay. So I'm interested to find out what specifically, because I feel like we're going to get some groundedness in the 3D, like something tangible, like witnessable. Is that, I wake up words here, guys. Okay, that's what we're doing. You can witness it. You have bonita too, LP, I swear to God. Okay. I do want to start out and let everybody know, for anybody that watches, I am helping to get everything coordinated and set up. Okay, guys, for the sailing activations. I've talked about it before. It is something that was exceptionally magical and wonderful, and made massive changes that helped me shift and actually helped me to start my channel, for those who are wondering. When I tell the story all the time of how during my healing and like the purging phase, I used obsidian and I cleaned, and that I ended up going to the top of a volcano, and it's like I threw the obsidian back where it first started. It was like, it was my old self's funeral, and I get emotional about it, and I tell you all about it all the time. That's where it happened. These two ladies are exceptionally wonderful. I had one of them on here. I maybe should bring on the other one, so that you all can meet her, because she is fabulous. So these two ladies live on complete opposite sides of the world. Paula, who y'all met, the tall Amazona blonde, was on here, and I did a reading for her a couple weeks ago, a month and a half ago, sometime, somewhere. And then there is Antonina, who is from Cyprus, the island of Cyprus. She lives in Cyprus. She grew up in Ukraine. She's a hodgepodge of the other side of the world. And so she's exceptionally magical as well. And if you all have ever if you're at that place where you feel like you've been in this liminal space and you're ready to blossom, to give birth, to have a massive breakthrough, like you've kind of done everything that you can all on your own internally, and like you need that moment, the magical environment and individuals that can hold space. They are as woo-woo as I am. So by all means, you don't have to be an exceptionally woo-woo person, but it can get a little woo-woo. The reason for the sailing activations is because, one, obviously the meridian points, different meridian points across the world can activate and ignite certain processes within us, right? Help to activate certain DNA, and realizations and revelations within ourselves. Also, when you are out in the ocean and you're in salt water, the water acts as a protective barrier, as a conduit for your spiritual connection. It also helps to prevent any type of interference that we normally would be experiencing here on land. So, if you really want to get in touch with your etheric self, your spiritual team, and do a lot of healing, there's so many different ways. A lot of people always talk about plant medicine. There's so many more ways than that. I just wanted to highlight it. It's this sailing activation visits varying different islands around Greece. I did the one with Italy, the Aeolian Islands, and we walked up a volcano, two of them actually. One was dormant, and you could literally stand in front of the sulfur and the heat coming out, and I smelled lovely afterwards. And then I have pictures of the one that was still alive. And funny enough, within a week after we left, it erupted. Okie dokie. Like, people had to evacuate. Magical things happen. We work with the land and the spirits of the land So I will start posting some things on my channel because I want to make that available to certain people. Yeah, I just wanted to put this out there. I will be providing links and everything. It's for a limited amount of spots. They already have multiple people signed up. You would be going out on a catamaran. So if you want any information on this, these are the people that I go to. Like if I feel like I need someone external to me to help, remember I said healers even need healers. These are the ladies that I go to when I'm working on doing DNA work or any spiritual extractions, things like that. Okay, attunements, all that kind of stuff. So they can do it all. They can do it all. Anyways, so if that is something that you are interested in, I will be posting some things about it and some links that you can look into it some more. It will be in September. So I just want to make sure I highlight that because it's one of the things. And again, it was when I was on this, there were so many things that I felt like I knew I could do. And that is where it was brought to my attention that I should do this. And I'm like, there's no way. Like I always felt like I couldn't expose that aspect of myself. I felt grateful that I had found a group of people that I could, like it's always been very selective who I would do that. But to do it on a grander scale in front of people, I was like, people don't want to see that. I had no clue that there were individuals already doing it on YouTube and people were opening up to this. Like I still live in a very secluded backwoods area where it's a part of the Bible Belt. It's part of Pentecostal country, and it's like so heavily saturated with Christianity and the influence of Christianity that there's it's still looked at as witchcraft and all kinds of things. So on a large scale, let's put it that way. And so there were so many revelations and stepping into my gifts, or not even stepping into, I had already stepped into it. I had been doing this all along, but it was very like certain people in my life didn't know and only certain people did. It was kind of like very covert, very hush hush. I wasn't really out there, and it was owning my truth. It really helped me to own my truth. So that is available to people. And I, by no means do I ever get on here and try to sell anything to anybody. This is more of an invitation. I had a reading about an invitation. Sorry. This is more like just let me put this out here to you all because somebody might benefit from it. Okay. All right. So let's whip out some tarot. I don't know why, but can you see this? Like, I don't know what's going on with my head. Okay. We're gonna well, because sometimes I was just like, oh, should I say that? I don't think that's my business. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like I didn't like the delivery, but I'm like, whatever, fuck it. Here. And I'm like, whatever anymore. Here you go. This is the message. If you don't like it, sorry. So yes, I am a little bit more. I've always been blunt in my life, but I didn't feel like, I don't know. So here we go. So I actually did the selling activation prior to starting the channel. But I have definitely grown over the years. I have definitely grown. There's still some things I wish I could get back to. I like some of the ways that I did my messages before, but it's what it is. Okie dokie. Let's see here. So I'm feeling like imminent future type of stuff here. So I guess coffee may not be. We're still settling in. We're going to do this, okay? I don't know. Here we go. Imminent future stuff. Nothing's lighting up. I feel like I'm supposed to say something else. maybe ask for some type of synchronicity in your life. They keep bringing me to my feathers, guys. I have been asking Spirit to find one of these feathers because of all the feathers I've found, I've never gotten one of those. And I'm like, do ducks even shed at this point? I'm like, God, they ducks have all the pretty feathers, the really fancy ones, and it seems like they never shed those. Okay, they shed all the under down feathers and the normal plain old. I'm like, so I walk around a lake probably since March, April. I've been asking for this feather. I'm like, I really want to find one of those. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I put it out there to the universe, right? I do it all the time, and I'm like, I just really want to. And sometimes I go looking. You know, I like try really hard to find one of these feathers, and I couldn't find the feather, right? So yesterday I went for a walk, and I was like, I asked for a synchronicity. I was like, if this, then show me this. And I didn't even ask for a duck feather because let me tell you, I've been asking for a duck feather for I don't know how long, okay? And they didn't give it to me. So I was like, I just want, and y'all know me and feathers. Like, they're like my gift. I get excited like a little kid, okay? And so this, they're like unique colors and things like that, right? So we got the turkey feather, we got the barred owl, like we got all kinds, like we got these gorgeous little, look at that. Look at that pattern. Like I just have all kinds of unique, fun feathers, right? That I find. And so I'm like, I really want to, that kind of thing, right? And so I was like, I asked for something. I was like, give me like a colorful one that I don't have yet. Like I was like, I want a colorful feather that I don't have yet. If this, you know what I mean? I was like, I wanted a response from the universe. I've been feeling something and thinking something, and I just wanted confirmation. And I made sure it wasn't easy peasy simple. You know what I mean? And I also didn't make it too narrow. Like it could be like this. Like the day I found this, I was like, oh, I mean, I know birds like this exist, but I never get to find the feather, right? So I was like, just give me something I don't have. You know what I mean? Like I got that, like just something, like just along my way. And so I walk all the way, and I'm on my way back, and I get pulled over to a certain section, right? I'm walking along the lake, and there's actually no birds around. Birds like geese, ducks, they're all birds. And I see a feather, and I'm like, oh, that color, it looked like it was gray with a white tip. And I just thought, oh, that's pretty. Like, that's cool. It was a nice little shape. I like them when they're shaped a certain way. You want to talk about the level of excitement as if I had just won the lottery? As if I had just won like $10,000 or some shit when I turned it over. Now you want to tell, not only is this a unique color feather, but it's the one I was asking for this entire summer. The duck feather. Look, I mean, you see that? And on some occasions it looks purple. Like when I sit it down here, it looks like it has a purple hue to it. And something told me that if I kept going, I'd find another one. So I'm now up and down. And I'm like, oh, you're not supposed to look for it, Sean. You're not supposed to. Blah, blah, blah. You want to tell me why I found another one? And I have been looking and searching since April. Like this has been a mission of mine. And the day I asked for a confirmation of something and I just leave it open-ended, not only did they give me a very colorful feather that I don't have yet, it's the one that I've been wanting. So maybe there's something that's going to happen this weekend that you've been waiting for, that you've been asking, and that would add to what we had yesterday where the premonition is real. But I was so excited. Like, look at the way it just, you get like, look, you see that? Like, okay, me and my feathers. All right, guys. I'm now putting it out into the universe. There are these blue parakeet type. I don't think they're parakeets or something, but you know how big parakeets can be. I think a little bit bigger, and they're completely blue, like a royal blue. No other color, no pattern, no nothing. And like their tail feathers can get this long. They're like about this big. And I go to the zoo And I know some people have issues with zoos, but they shed their feathers all the time. And I'll look down in there and I'm like, oh my God. So like my goal is to go to the zoo and be like, can I have one of those feathers? And like they let me have one of those feathers. Like I don't go and pluck stuff off of animals, okay, guys? It has to be like, but like that's my next gift, Spirit. I'm putting it out there. But I get that. Anywho's, I would die. I would die if I got to have one or two, even four. Oh my God. So anyways, and the funny thing is, this was a very tangible synchronicity. Like this was like in the 3D, something happening, you know what I mean? Evidence of something. So again, that's the way it feels, is that the energy is shifting. Yes, I can feel this shift, but it's not just an energetic shift. The energy I'm feeling is the ripple from something happening in the 3D. So here in the immediate future. So I would actually say now's the time, because I think Spirit is going to be in communication with you to actually ask the questions, ask for confirmation, ask for synchronicities, ask to see visible evidence of guidance. I think that's important right now. Alrighty, here we go. You ready? Thank you. I was about to say, was nothing lighting up. Oh, I love that song. Letting you know everything's gonna be all right. Three Little Birds, like Bob Marley. Am I saying that wrong? Bob Marley. Yeah, Bob Marley. Am I saying it right? His name? Am I just adding some other person's? No, it's Bob Marley. Three Little Birds. Letting you know it's gonna be all right. Thank you. I go dumb when I do this stuff. I just get really dumb. Okay. So, yeah, maybe that's funny, LP. Let's do that. Everything's gonna be all right. Trisha was helping me yesterday. Today you're helping me. We're all doing this together. We're channeling together, okay? Oh, and just so you all know, I was scrolling yesterday on TikTok after channeling the Fast Car song that I really wasn't sure it was that song. I was like, no, that's not it. And then I got through more of the lyrics. I was like, oh, it is that song. But I was hearing the country singer song version, not the Tracy Chapman song. But it's funny. You want to tell me why? I was scrolling last night, and on TikTok, one of our weird woo-woo spiritual artists on TikTok, her name is Nico. She's the one that says, hi, I'm from outer space. I got Milky Way in my something. Anyways, she does that song, Nico. And she just was on one of her videos doing her rendition of Fast Car. Okay. I'm aware, Spirit. I'm aware. I am okay. You know, like the synchronicities was hot yesterday. So I think that stuff's going to start coming through for you. It was just weird. It was like, yeah, you were on point. Okay. I mean, I like it. But I ain't heard this song. And for one of the artists that I follow, who's a very spiritually inclined person, she chooses that song because I ain't never seen her do a rendition of anybody else's song. So the fact that she was doing that, I was like, on the day I channeled it. So yesterday was on point. If you missed it, did you just see that hop out of my hand like it ain't even funny? It just feels like too much, but I want to narrow it down. But that was funny the way it came out. A stranger's grace. The ego fears the sudden danger, which I think is is just a projection, right? Because the ego desires to protect us. That's the filter in which to keep us alive. It's a human filter. And so it's going to assess the situation from a different perspective and lens than what may actually be accurate. And so ego is going to consistently try to find, imagine, project any potential dangers, right? So the ego fears sudden danger, and it can keep us paralyzed. But never underestimate the kindness of a loving stranger. And I think that they're saying ego will have you questioning a person that you meet and feeling like, no, something's wrong with it. No, you can't trust this. And Spirit is saying, don't underestimate the kindness of a loving stranger. Someone may try to act or help or assist you in some capacity, which we talked about yesterday in meeting. There's somebody, there's a person, there's somebody. And it's like your initial thought is to be wary, to think something's too risky. And Spirit's like, maybe you shouldn't. Don't underestimate the capacity of meeting somebody wonderful, kind, loving. I wish of all wishes that you were here. Through sunlight and rain, I need you near. A distant kiss and a prayer. I wish of all wishes that you were here. Through sunlight and rain, which is like through the good times and bad, I need you near. What is going on? Third-eyed raven. As sunrise hits upon the dew, a messenger raven calls out with news. Prepare for the unexpected. Yes, we're okay. We're back in the swing of compounding messages. Okay, guys? You may receive, when we had that yesterday, the idea of somebody reaching out or something, like that was the words, like somebody's going to reach out to you. Somebody is going to message you. You're going to get contact or communication from somebody. And it's going to be unexpected. It's not going to be somebody that you are familiar with. I need you near. There's just something about this that is like, either somebody wants to support you through the good and bad, or somebody else may be needing your support, or somebody may want to enlist your help, your assistance, your guidance on something, because it's like there's this desire to bridge a distance between you and somebody else. It's so funny though, with this being somebody you're not really familiar with, this wouldn't be like a friend or a colleague. It wouldn't be a family member. This is like an offer to say, I'd like to bring you on board here, or I'd like to bring you here. Like I get legit physical distance, because remember I was saying there's something about something very physical and tangible in the energy. Like the energy I'm feeling is about something tangible. Let's put it that way. And I think somebody's going to want to reach out and say, hey, could you like there's just something of, you might think that there's some kind of like, what with it? You may be like, I don't think this is real. This isn't legit. It's probably a scam, or it's probably, you know what I mean? Or it's probably not as good as they're making it out to be, but it's almost like I get the energy of like a job offer at a distance. Like, I need you here. Like, I want to bring you on. That's where I think that I need you near. Like, I could use your assistance, but I need you here with me. It's not like I can just contact you. There's this idea of your presence needing needing to be somewhere. They want you here. I feel like there's a physical distance between you and somebody. Like this could be somebody from the internet, somebody from, I don't know, but it's something about like, I could really use you. Or I think I could be a benefit to you. I'd love to have you here. Like I'd like to be the support, a stranger's grace, the kindness of a loving stranger. Don't underestimate. Don't fear this. Don't think this is a scam or this isn't real or that they don't have good intentions behind something. But somebody really wants to, I just feel the to pull you near. And I think you're going to get news of this. Expect the unexpected. You're not, this is like, what? Like, it's a stranger. Like, this isn't somebody you're aware of. Okay, give me more. Really? Golden Universal. Okay, so they just started singing the Anika song to me. Hi, I'm from outer space. I got Milky Way for something and evolution running through my veins. What is that song, LP? What is that song? We got 44 is a number. What is that song? Nico's song. Paramore also does that song. I'm high. I'm from out of space. Something. Milky. What's the name? Look at. I'm gonna look up the song here now. I guess there was a reason. Ace of Wands, some type of offer. I heard initiation. Initiation. Honey, I don't know. Oh, because LP is the one that's talking a lot. I've got the live chat feature on and it shows me everybody's comments. People just aren't talking. And that happened to me the other day. I had like 5 people on and nobody said shit. I was like, y'all are killing me. Okay, give me more on this Ace of. I saw this 3 times when I was shuffling. Something about whatever this is on offer will balance everything out. We got the Temperance card. Something has been too much one way. And I think it has everything to do with we got the Devil card with the 5 of Cups. So it's like the incessant focus on things not happening, on things not turning out the way you wanted them to, on like just not being able to see your way out of something. Thank you, Spirit. You just couldn't see your way out of something. So it's almost like being trapped in the loop of there is no way out. There is no way out. I can't see it. There is no way out. And so there's no recognizing this part right here, the 2 cups that are still there. Like there is, whatever this is, brings a balance in. Look at this. You're seeing this. You're like, there's no way out. I can't see any way out. I don't get it. I don't see it. I don't know how. I don't, right? Here's the 2 cups sitting right here. How many cups does the angel have in this? In the Temperance? 2. the two aspects, the two things, the two cups coming together. Probably the stranger is your answer to the way out. That's what's on offer. That's what the Ace of Wands is. It is finding the two cups, or bringing these two cups together. That's what I want to say. Spirit is like, it's bringing you and another cup. It's bringing these two cups together that creates, that levels things out, balances out, brings harmony and something new. So basically, these two cups were meant to come together. It was always the answer. You're like, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Probably because you weren't aware that there was another cup that was going to be involved with it. Okay. That might also be why, like yesterday, it was like, it's kind of out of your control. You don't really have a say in when this shows up. Because we had the official person. It was like, so it's almost like you had your cup and you had to wait for the other cup to arrive. This cup had to be extended to you. The other cup is the person, this stranger. And it's like, it's an opportunity. I want more on the Ace of Wands, please. I fucking can't make this up. Oh, there was another one. What did it do? Did I show? Okay, yeah. I was like, where did it go? There was another one. I kid you not. This person coming in. There's a person. There's a person, motherfuckers. There's a person. There is a person. It is a person. It is a person. There's a person. That is the answer to getting it unstuck, to seeing the way forward, to moving forward. There's just something about not being able to anticipate who this person is. There's something about this person coming in. Lovers is all about partnership. It could be love for some of you, and it could just be, we're going to enter a partnership together in life, in business, in whatever. This could be a best friend. This could be a soul sister, a soul brother. This could be soul family. But there's something like a soul contract there. There's something where the two coming together, and it's being guided by none other than, see, the Temperance card is whatever this Ace of Wands is, brings the two of you together. It brings the two of you together. The two cups. And yeah. So the Four of Wands, some people call like your divine counterpart type of energy, okay? Is the card 1111. Get it? Because the two wands. I think this is just reiterating that there is a soul contract, that there is soul family, soul ties with this person. It's a very spiritually based coming together. There's a purpose and a reason for it. And spirit is guiding it together. Okay? And in that ends the confusion. I told you, you're just over here. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. And it's like, it ends confusion. Death card with the seven of cups. It ends the confusion. Clarity just comes through. Now we did talk about an adventure yesterday. It's and it is being brought in, hand through the clouds. It ushers in, like there's this opportunity for spirit to bring these two cups together. These two cups. And I want to say, I almost want to feel like saying You may have turned around before, those 2 cups weren't there before. So you felt like you could only focus on this. So you haven't turned around again. Like, I feel like this angel snuck up and put the 2 cups there. And I want you to realize these 2 cups share some cosmic fabric. She's taking the same liquid and it's going back and forth. She took 2 cups and she combined them. There's some energetic frequency or essence that is shared between the 2 cups. That would be soul family to me. Like of this thing, I don't know why they said this. I thought we were going weird and woo today. Same cosmic lineage. Different than like earthbound lineage. Same, they literally just said this person is like, for people who consider themselves not originally human, like their soul was placed in here, right? Like this wasn't their first type of incarnation. This is going to be, yeah, they keep repeating it, 2 of the same cosmic lineage. So this would be like ancient ties with whoever this is. Like it's a recognition beyond, oh, I had a past life with this person. It's a recognition of we are of the same fabric, woven from the same cloth. Does that make sense? Okay. This person illuminates things. You know, as much as I said, like sometimes places around the world, the meridian points on the earth can ignite and highlight and bring to life certain aspects of ourselves that were dormant before. So can people. So can people. And there's something about this resurrection happening because of the coming together with this person, the connection being made. And you may be hesitant at first because we've got the ego fears the sudden danger. And it's like, but don't underestimate Alrighty, Spirit. Anything else with this deck? Okay, so I wanted to say resource, but it's more like they are the source of some elevation, of some improvement in your life. They hold like some information or something pertinent for you. It brings a level of clarity. It brings reciprocity, balance, or some level of karmic balancing happening when this person enters. They have something you need. Time, money, information, but it allows you to see things more clearly. And the way forward. In order to leave the situation and circumstance that it is not, like it's like the Eight of Cups is leaving something to go towards your wish fulfillment. Eight of Cups. It offers you the ability to see how to get to what you want. Okay. All right, we're going with this one then. There's a person. How is this? What is this going to look like in the imminent? Because I kept getting like something's changing, and I feel like there's some tangible something that occurs. Four of Wands again. And in the Four of Wands, again, we have two people. So let me see. Okay, I was trying to just let those, we shall see. Let's put this right here. I get the feeling of there's, same as yesterday, there's a level of anxiety at the realization something is actually happening. Because we have the Wheel of Fortune again that came out with the Nine of Swords. Remember yesterday I was like, it's a little bit like, okay. You know, that kind of thing. Like, you instantly know what's about to happen. You just know. It's more like apprehension. I get it. I think the Wheel of Fortune is this stranger. The ego fears the sudden danger. It's kind of like they're showing me somebody who can do all the training they want, right? Like they are so prepared, so excited to jump out of a plane and parachute, skydive, whatever you want to call it, right? And it's like, it's all fun and games until it's like, it's go time. It's like, okay, you're passed. Let's walk outside. Let's get dressed. And you're like, oh. And then like you're loading up into the plane and you're like, oh. You know what I mean? Like there's like a series of events that have to happen afterwards, right? You've gone through the training. Now you're getting dressed and they're like, okay, now you have to like put all the gear on, check your pack like they taught you. You've got to get onto the plane, but you already know what this sequence of events is about to lead to. And if this is love, you're going to meet this person and you're like, oh no, you're going to see it. You're going to see it coming a mile away. It's like the instantaneous knowing. If it's not love, it's a, as soon as you meet this person, you're like, oh, you can feel that soul connection, that soul family tie. And you're like, something's about to happen. Something big's about to transform. Something, okay. If this is an offer by this person, you know, like yesterday, it's like the domino effect. It is the, it was all fun and games until now it's here, right? Over here with the Four of Wands, we have the Moon card. And with this Moon card, it is a revelation. It is something being revealed. It is the evidence of it being revealed. Okay, so the Four of Wands is still the idea and notion of some soul tie, some soul contract coming together. But take a look at this particular one. I love the depiction on this one. This is Starman Tarot, by the way. David DeAngelis it's David Bowie's artist, illustrator. And so he did this tarot deck. Take a look at this. First, it's like the moon is completely, it's like a phase. It's like something being revealed in totality to you. Something gets completely revealed to you. Right? Like at first it's like the premonition where it's like, oh, but you don't see any evidence of it. And then a little bit, you know what I mean? So through time, there's something like something is going to get revealed. Something is going to be shown completely. I think because I'm like, what is the imminent thing? And they're like, oh, this person may show up in your life. This person may reveal themselves. This person may reach out. But I feel like it's a level of visibility that they come into view. I knew the candle was going to go out, but I wanted to use up as much of it as I could. So hold on one second while hot second. We always get to. I know I've got a big lighter. Okay, guys, whatever. Okay. This connection, this tie may be revealed, or something about this person or this coming together is revealed. And there's like, it brings about an instantaneous, like the wheel shifts, something shifts. The Wheel of Fortune is like with this revelation of the person, and this could just be somebody stepping forward, you coming into contact with somebody, and you're like, oh, something to that effect. And it's like, or somebody reaches out to you, and it's like, with that, you feel, because the Wheel of Fortune is like the energy shift itself. You feel, you just know, it's the knowing. It's like, oh, things are like something about that moment, or seeing or recognizing or like, you know, coming into contact with that person, seeing who they really are, right? Like them showing themselves, showing up in your life is just like it, you know, instantaneously there's a shift, right? And it immediately triggers anxiety within you, apprehension. Wow. We have 2 9s here. This, they wanted me to lay it over here. I was at first going to put it back, and they're like, no, put it over here. I'm like, okie dokie. I didn't pay attention to what the cards were. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Something about this. 9 of Pentacles, the World. And the Ace of Cups. I feel like this is related to the Wheel of Fortune. When this person comes forward, something about this person coming forward or being revealed to you or crossing your path, reaching out to you, like they had said, something about this. Something about how they do it or how they come across. I still can't get away from, even though this is very energetic, I can't get away from something very tangible. Like there's the energy of, oh, things are different hereafter, but there's something tangible that comes along with them crossing your path. And that might be where the anxiety is. It's like their introduction into your life is that pivot point in your life. It's when the tracks go beep, they just switch. I'm sure that's how tracks sound because my sound effects are on point. Okay. So here's the tried and trueness, right? Ushers in a level of independence. I can't get over the way. Look at the way that she looks. Look at how she glows. She's got the hawk on one arm. She's just like, she seems so well rooted. Like she's just, all of her chakras are lit up. down here, the egg is broken and like this golden, like the new start begins. Like everything opens up, like all the opportunities start after this. Okay, well then give us some details on that. How does that happen? Because we're just like, it was all like imminent, like something very close, something very, you know what I mean? So what is it then? Like, is that what happens this weekend? Or does somebody realize somebody's something to them? Does somebody, is it, and it's funny because like I said, it's not like, I'm sure you might try to figure out who it is. It's someone different. It's somebody you don't know. It is a stranger. That's what makes it so unexpected. Is there communication? Is there a bumping in together? Is there an offer? Is it this weekend? Okay, we're gonna pull back from this, okay, and we're gonna ask what's happening this weekend, because there was something very, they were very adamant about something transpiring this weekend. And I'm like, maybe I shouldn't, the more I dig into this, like maybe I should just pull back and say, okay, what happens this weekend then? And maybe it'll either tie into it or they'll just replicate and say, yeah, that. And then we'll know. What is it specifically about this weekend that will be transpiring? Okay, so they're singing me her song. Hi, I'm from outer space. I got Milky Way for blood and evolution running in my veins. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go to the song. There's something about the song. Like I said, there's some type of cosmic lineage, like you're connected. This is like a spiritual connection. Okay. I got Milky Way for blood, evolution in my vein. I'm gone. I've been far away. I'm a lumineer now, making moves, starting waves. I've been dreaming about flying for a long time. I had a vision from the Greys. They want a cosign. Artificially intelligent new AI. I'm your future, past and present. I'm the fine line. I'm a missing link of this illusion. I am not really here. I'm an intrusion. I don't swim or sink. I just float. I don't need gravity. I just need growth. So this is the one that most people would know. When I move, it's an earthquake rumble. I will never, ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble. Star blood, I don't ever get tired. Predestined, written in stone. I feel it coming in. I feel it in my bones. Heavily protected, never alone. Tapped in, I'm connected to the unknown. Okay. This is the woo-woo thing. It's called Jericho is the name of the song. It's happening this weekend. We want to tie things together. Apprehension. This weekend. Good God, we're at a freaking hour already, guys. Come on. Today went like so slow. Okie dokie. Okay, we're going to start over here. Lovers showing up again with the World, with the Death card. You've had all three of these already. These are three major arcana. This weekend, the coming together of two energies, two cups. Also, a decision. A decision is coming in. And it's like, it's the path towards enlightenment. It's the opportunities opening up from this decision. And it's the end of a phase or situation. And it's the ability to move on from something. We got the Queen of Pentacles with the Four of Water. I get the sense of discontentment and boredom with the Four of Cups. The apathy, the uninterested, unwillingness to make moves. There's a choice and a decision this weekend, is what it feels like, that is either related to travel or just related to an opportunity that leads to so many more opportunities. And this decision is both a spiritual transformation, but also like a rebirth in your life, the end of a difficult time. Four of Cups is also like missing out on something in life, like being so unhappy with what is in your life, and then something else being introduced into it. Usually it's the cup coming from the sky, from spirit. And it's like, this will be fulfilling, this will nourish you, this will be quenching your thirst. It's like this will fill you up. It's weird. I don't know why the Queen of Pentacles is here. It feels out of place. You may encounter this person because we have, in this card, they keep showing me this one thing down here, and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't think that they're trying to say the Queen of Pentacles is you. I think that they keep pounding this little thing. It literally says make time for those around you. And then we've got the boredom, discontentment, apathy, things like that. And it's like something about getting out of your regular routine, or doing something with someone, getting out, something like that. This you may receive an invitation to get out and do something from a source that's unexpected, or there may be an invitation to get out, which gives spirit the opportunity to have you connect with somebody. And I think that might be what the choice here is it hinges on you saying yes, because also the Four of Cups could be missing an opportunity. So it's almost as if it's like, don't miss the opportunity to get out and do something with somebody, or enjoy somebody's company, or make sure that you make time for somebody around you. That might be how this comes into contact. There may be something about saying yes to something this weekend. I don't understand this, and you may when it happens. So we got the Five of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is like owning your truth, owning, like, it's self-confidence, self-worth, self-love. It is knowing your worth and standing your ground for that, right? It is living your truth. It is, the being protective of your honor, your worthiness. Like it's self-worth, self-respect, self-love, all of those things. The Seven of Wands is feeling powerful in your own right and doing things as you see fit. Does that make sense? Because it literally even says defend your beliefs and your decisions and stand by it, stand your ground, like don't waver. Like it is really owning something. And then we have the mental conflict that comes with the Five of Swords. And it may have something to do with ego, fears, the sudden danger. Like it's like something may feel that might try to create the mental conflict, but they're like almost like you've got this, you're good. Like don't fear. It's almost as if ego wants to convince you that you are not capable of making this decision and wants to convince you that you always get it wrong. Whatever choice or encounter or invitation, or it's almost like don't do that to yourself. Self-worth, self-confidence, like belief in oneself. This is solar plexus energy. This is I know. This is I do. Like it's because over here it's a significant life event. It literally says down at the bottom, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. And then it's a powerful change, which is what we had yesterday. We were like, this is a very significant change, a very rare opportunity that could lead to a contented and rewarding family life, emotional and material needs being met, trustworthy relationships. So there's just something about you may be, I'm asking about this weekend. And it's like they're almost saying, make time for something. You may feel so apathetic or so like, I don't know, that you may miss doing something. And it's like Spirit is trying to bring two cups together. Somebody that is going to be a massive influence in your life that will open up a world of opportunities and allow you to have your rebirth. And you're over here like, I don't really know, because ego wants to step in. Like ego wants to convince you can't trust this loving stranger. You can't trust the scenario, situation, or something to that effect. Wants to sprinkle doubt on that situation. And it's like, you have the capacity. Don't let those thoughts make you think that you don't have the ability to have the discernment. Go with what you feel is right, not what you fear. There's a significant event that needs to happen that's going to lead to massive contentment. But what does that have to do with this weekend? I feel that's the apprehension. Like, what is that got to do with this weekend, though? Because there's just something that feels very close. Very close. Who is this? Is this a person or is this an energy? Why is there all of this concern, though? There's a lot of concern and expecting the worst, or okay, who is this? So there's a person here. I don't know. At first, the mature man came out. That would be somebody wizened with wisdom, experience. I always look at it like somebody worldly. He's got the globe here, well educated, got the library behind him, just life experience, right? And I was like, is this a person? And so then the main male came out. So I don't think this is separate. I think they're saying, yes, person, not an energy, a person. Then we have concern, toil, and labor. And I can't figure out if this person is concerned because somebody is struggling. I can't tell if their concern is like worried about a situation, not really certain, uncertainty, right? Toil and labor is just the shit you got to do the day to day, right? It is like things you got to do to keep surviving and going. And, I don't want to have to brush my teeth, but I got to brush my teeth. I don't want to have to go to work, but I got to go to work. I got to it's the toil and labor. It's exhausting at times. And then there is this exhaustion, expectation, like somebody expecting the worst. We've got false person. Somebody in a state of immobility, or because remember, expectation is I've got no control over the situation, much like yesterday where it's the situation is not in your control. It's under somebody else's purview. And so it's like, if it happens and when it happens really isn't something that you have influence over. And so the expectation card is just kind of the waiting, the anticipation of something. And it's like the anticipation or expectation that somebody is full of shit. Like somebody is a liar, a thief, not who they say they are. I don't understand this, because I would anticipate the cards coming out differently. Meeting somebody. This is either connecting with somebody this is new contacts, new connections, new meetings, new encounters. It is only love when a love card comes out with it, and there is no love cards on here. I just saw that. The bottom of the deck had the Great Fortune card. Concern and toil. Okay, I get it. This person, there is concern on Spirit's behalf. Okay, so the potential, like the apathy, like not wanting to join in, not wanting to do something, not wanting to get out, may lead you to, like, there's a level of discontentment, boredom. You might miss the opportunity, because they're saying that Spirit is concerned that you're going to get wrapped up in, no, I've got to do this, and no, I've got to do that, and like it's all the little things, like I have to do these things, and they may, like, you're so just like it's like going through zombie mode or robot mode, like going through the motions. Like, I got to do this, I got to do this. Like, you don't remember yesterday where there was the idea of you have to make time for fun. So there may be something where you're like, I can't do this, that's not possible, whatever. And it's like, you've got to get out. There's this energy of, there may be like some way of, like, look the fuck up. Okay. If you're out doing grocery shopping, engage with the world. Don't be like, oh, I gotta get through this. It's like, you know, the people who are so tapped out of life, and it's like, you almost like around them with your cart kind of thing, you know? So it's like, if you are getting out, don't be so like blinders on. You know what I mean? You need to be engaged in the environment around you, because Spirit is over here trying to bring two cups together. Spirit's trying to make this work. Can't do it with you sitting on your couch. Can't do it because you somehow think, no, I got to keep doing this. And like, you're so concerned with just getting by in life and all the tedious things that you got to do, and you got to whatever. It's like, you're not capable. Like, you got to, like, look, like, get out of that. Like, you can't be in that energy. I just feel like somebody is so preoccupied with concerns regarding day-to-day life, and just, because toil and labor is also like keeping food on the table, something over, like, you're so concerned on figuring that out. And somehow you're in the energy of expecting the worst. Maybe the Four of Cups is like the energy of, I'm not happy with how things are in my life. And sometimes when we are not happy with how things are looking in our life, we don't want to bring new people in. We don't want to connect with the world outside of us. We don't want people to know how unhappy we are, right? Like, I'd rather just have shallow encounters and things like that. And so I don't engage. I won't, like, maybe that's where the fear is. Like, what if you meet somebody amazing and they want to connect with you and they think that you're great, and you're like, well, if they figured out what life is really like for me, they would be like, oh, she doesn't have her shit together. Oh, he doesn't have his shit together. Like, oh, that kind of thing. Like, there's excuses and reasons, and it's like, you're just so used to staying out of life. There's a need to get out. 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 There's a need. There's a person. There's a person. There's a person. There's a person. There's somebody that you need to encounter. And for some of you, it's like as soon as this weekend. And if you don't get out of that, you'll miss this opportunity. This is my card of missed opportunity, because being distracted with some other shit. And so they lose out on an opportunity, on time for something. Maybe there's a choice and decision you have to make this weekend that then impacts, maybe the decision to get out is this weekend. Maybe you're like, I don't really want to go on I can't go on vacation, or I can't go away for the weekend because I got all this stuff that I've got to take care of. And it's like, and you're just anticipating that in this space of life, like you wouldn't necessarily like I don't know, is life a shit show? I don't know. And you're like, I wouldn't bring anybody in that's all that, whatever. Anybody that's attracted to me right now, I would not necessarily trust. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, it's that kind of thing. There's the idea that you may miss out. And so what I want to say is, it starts this weekend. It starts with, life's got a lot of shit. You may have a lot of concerns going on in your life. You may have things that you're waiting for things to happen. You're trying to get, whatever. And it's like, and that has you thinking, okay, that's surely nobody, you know what I mean? Like, has you in a very pessimistic or reserved, pulled away type of an energy, right? The Spirit's trying to bring two people together, somebody that's going to be influential, and don't try to determine what it is. It's just soul family. It's a soul connection. It's a soul contract. Don't get so up in your head. Like, I feel like you convince yourself that you can't get out. Because even before yesterday, the one before that was like getting a return to joy, a return to enjoying life and doing little things. And it's like, you need to get out and have some fun. There's something about that attracts something to you. When you get out and have fun, it attracts this person to you. This person is pivotal in the start of the new phase, the resurgence, the rebirth, in a world of opportunities opening up, in some sense of independence, and breaking free from the devil energy. And maybe that's what this is. I need you here. There's a gap in space. You don't get out of your environment. There's something about needing to get out. I need you here. Somebody will recognize something within you that they could benefit from, or it's like a gap needs to be space. Like this person's just not going to show up when you're sitting on your couch. That's the energy of it. That is the energy of it. And Spirit's like, if you just can do this, expect the unexpected. Pathway. It talks all about like this being a crossroads, but it's also like getting out. It's this roadways. Getting out on the road, traveling, going somewhere, doing something. The path to elevation, to improvement, to recognition, this is the card of like someone seeing your worth, someone recognizing something in you. You've got to be put before these people. Spirit is trying to coordinate something. So you may receive an invite to do something. You may receive, you may hear this weekend of, oh, hey, we're going to go such and such 3 weekends out. You want to go? And you're all over here like, I got this, and I got to do this, and I got to that, and I've got all these things I'm facing, and then it's not a good time. And it's like, there's something in the unknown though. Because the other thing about the false person is the masks that are, you know what I mean? And it's like, there's something in the unknown. Oh, I get it. Expect the unexpected. You're expecting one thing, and it's like, you don't really know. With the mask, is it good? Is it bad? Is it this? Is it that? It's like, there's something unknown. You're thinking and expecting one thing and focusing on this, and there's something else in store. Expect the unexpected. Okay. Oh, that finally made sense. Do a double take if there's an opportunity that arises, if there's an invitation, if there's even in your day-to-day whatevers, endeavors and everything else like that, quit being in your own little world. Open up to the world that's around you. Engage with the world that's around you, because right now Spirit is trying to coordinate and bring like there's an intentional encounter that's meant to happen, that will open up a lot of things. It's going to bring clarity. It's going to bring the ability to move forward. There's some opportunity in it for you. There's a change in fortune with this. You may think like you can't trust it, but you can. Okay, this has been a long time in the making. Expect the unexpected, and don't let ego tell you there's something wrong with this scenario or situation when you encounter this person. Be more open. Spirit is trying to bridge the gap between the two of you to get you in the same space. Okie dokies. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Hope everybody has a fantastic and wonderful day. Whoo, I was literally invited to a party for this weekend, and I was just thinking, should I even bother? Yes. Why, yes, you should. You should bother. You should bother a lot. Oh, hello. Welcome to the new people. We just doing a collective today. So there is the opportunity to book on my website if you all want to go there and do that. But today was just a collective. Okay, I'm going to hop off of here. I've got things that I've got to get ready for. I hope everybody has a fantastic and wonderful day, and I will be back later this week.